F1 2003 by Studio Liverpool. So, we liked 2002 by EA Sports. We didn't really like 2002 by Studio Liverpool. So we'll see what they've got in today. The multiplayer, it's just the same sort of thing as normal. They don't really seem to have much options in here. There's not really... They got the spectator, as per usual. If you're just really bored, you can just watch some AI cars going around. So arcade race, arcade season, custom race, race weekend. Oh god, a hiccup. A world championship race, so the normal sort of stuff in there. So I think we'll do a custom race here. 3 laps. Nice. The cars are starting to look a lot more like real life, and like by this time over the game. That's looking nice as well. I'm going to go with McLaren. Oh my god. They couldn't have made this head any more square. Austria. You know I love that track. You guys are probably going to want me to play Monaco on one of these. Maggie Cause, pretty cool track. Which one is that? Hockenheim. Oh, what's the new Hockenheim? Let's go with that. Whoa, okay. As well, Ferrari aren't near the front of the grid. I thought Michael Schumacher would be storming to pole position. Anyway, let's load into this German Grand Prix. See what the physics are like here on F1 2003 by Studio Liverpool. I think I started playing. I think I remember telling you guys. I remember having 99 to 02 definitely, but then I don't remember having an F1 game up until like maybe 04, 05. So I'm not actually sure which ones of these games I actually played when I was younger. Right. Nice start. Oh my god, it's got the horrible steering again. Who designed their steering? It's just so unrealistic. It's like you can just go, well, it feels like you should be able to just go flat out through every corner. But in real terms, it's just quite horrible to look at because the car's just all over the place. The car is just a wobble, wobble, wobble. It just doesn't stick to the ground at all. Anyway, heading down to the hairpin here. As long as if you guys aren't dizzy by the time we get to the braking point, that's a good thing. Try and get past the Renault, side by side, round the outside. Good stuff. I mean, the cars, these actually look physically a lot better now. Well, that is not what the Hockenheim's like. What track did they model? Because that is not what the Hockenheim's like. It's not got a corner like that. Anyway, let's try and get back on track. We're slipping down the order a bit here. Started in P3, and now we're P8. What is Coulthard doing? Yeah, I'm not very good at this one. I mean, I know I'm not that great at any of these games, because I'm only giving myself a little bit of time to play them, but still. This one I feel particularly bad at. What's just the steering lock as well? Look at the guy's steering wheel. He hardly steers at all going through that hairpin. It feels like he should be steering... Oh, this corner is so unlike real life. Unless they've completely remodeled it since I started watching F1. Is that Alonso leading the race? What a legend. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like the legit track. They've got Frentzen right up behind us here. The handling physics is just not that good. I mean, 2002, okay, the crash physics were terrible, but the handling and all that felt pretty damn good. But I honestly remember Studio Liverpool games being like way better. But right now... I'm thinking it doesn't feel that great. It doesn't feel that great. Championship Edition, whatever the PS3 game was, that was good. I know, obviously, we're a couple of years away from that being the game we're talking about, but still. What? Memed round in a circle there. Okay, so I wasn't a massive fan of that. That didn't really work out the way I thought. Let's go and have a look at Arcade Race. I'm not really sure what the difference is. We were a bit confused last time. Let's go with Renault. Jarno Trulli, Fernando Alonso, let's go with him. Can we just get in an easy track? I mean, United States is basically half an oval, so we should do a bit better there. Let's have a quick see. Start your engines. Okay, what's going on here? Does nobody else want to start then? What's going on? I'm really confused. We've got the score, but that's like what? It doesn't tell us what the score does. The score's just there, but it just doesn't have any meaning right now. Whoa, it's got wiped out by someone. The Renault does sound nice. The Renault sounds a lot nicer than the last car we were driving. It's just It's just so like, it's not what the right word is, but it makes you feel ill driving it like this. Just because it's like look, all over the place. Steering is definitely the worst bit about this game. Right, so going across the line with a half blown up car, so it resets it as you go across the line. Sweet! Exactly what we need. I'm a bit confused about what the point is though. It still hasn't really sunk in what the point is. There's still 20 cars going around. It's not like anyone's been eliminated. I'm just a bit confused. Is the handling different? It doesn't feel much different. I'm sure some of you guys will leave comments down below. Tell you what, the Renault's actually a really good car, isn't it? I forgot. 2003 was when they started to get decent, because 2004 I think they got more race wins, and then 2005 and 6 obviously they went on to be champions. So it's quite impressive to see actually how much quicker this car is than the rest of them. Cool. I don't know what difficulty we're on. That was a meme. But at least we're facing the right direction. I think my controller might be slightly messed up actually, because every car pulls to the left just an ever so slightly. It is quite annoying. It's the way it is though. I haven't got another controller. Well, I do, but it's not a supported controller because it's not an official controller like peak times. I'm not going to go and spend 30 quid on a PS2 controller. I'm hardly going to ever use again. Down the inside. Can't quite get him. Come on. Are you serious? That Jag just pushed us on the grass. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see what the point of this arcade mode is. I'm really confused right now. What like the objective is? It's like still fun, drive around these cars. It's not that shabby, but I'm just a little bit confused of what the point is. So that's the end of the race. Do you just get these points? I don't know. Who are these guys? I don't know who these guys are, but we're at the top of the leaderboard. Oh, we get a sweet little replay as well. Nice. That looked like a jump start, but no one else started. Oh, pretty cool replay angle. Look at that. That is nice angles there. Out to turn 1. How's it going to look into turn 1? See, the steering looks even worse from the replay camera. There you go. That's us getting taken out. Decent. So you're literally just trying to aim for a high score. Okay, so single player. We've played the races now. So interesting. It definitely looks better than the games we've been playing in the past, but I'm not sure that it's particularly any better in terms of like the physics. Like you still feel like you're driving. I don't know. You feel like you're driving Mario Kart. Really, that's probably the best way I can describe it. I don't know whether I just take like all the modern games for granted in a way that it's just so much better their physics, but I thought F1 2002 was a pretty good game in terms of its physics, the one by EA Sports, and it's a little bit strange that, you know, Studio Liverpool's are a little bit of a backward step in a way. Anyway, 24 laps. Right, I'm just going to watch this to see whether it's actually improved over the last one we watched. I love how they all start in their grid boxes and they all just go to the middle of the tracks like, gotta get to that racing line! Even though the racing line's surely on the right hand side with some of their starting positions. I don't even know. We're focusing on the Jordan, now Panis in his Toyota in last place. Oh my goodness, the Minardi and him have had a crash. And somehow neither of them have gone round. That's disappointing. I was looking forward to having a big crash or something that I could get in the replay cam. I mean, that's thumbnail material right there, but unfortunately, Panis didn't crash for us. Right, let's go and look at Michael Schumacher. So he's the guy where... Can we... Oh, cool. We can get different angles. So we've got the lovely T-cam. This one's quite cool as well. Jumping about all over the place. I wonder if they actually modelled their faces. Because you can... Oh, Alonso's crashed into someone. His teammate! He's crashed into his teammate. Trulli and Alonso crashed into each other. Anyway. Verstappen in the Minardis in 8th. What is going on with life right now? I don't know, was the Minardi even that bad this season? Let's have a look. F1 2003. I've got a feeling that the Minardi can't have been that bad this year if it's battling in the... Well, points? The points... I think he did get points. Top 8. Yeah, it was top 8. Jos Verstappen didn't score a point all season. So he might just be lucking out a little bit here. And he was beaten by his teammate as well. interesting stuff. Anyway, obviously this was a season that Schumacher beat Raikkonen by 2 points to the championship. So I think it'd be interesting to have a battle if you had a full season, if you got the right difficulty level between you and the, say, you're in the Mercedes, and then someone else is in the Ferrari. See how close you guys can get to them. I wonder if the McLaren does get more unreliable as the season goes on. It's like it was. It's not just in more recent times when McLaren's unreliable. Back in the day, they were quite unreliable as well, but they were insanely fast at the same time back then. So yeah, an interesting video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different there. Trying to look at the replay cams and all that sort of stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, the driving's quite fun, but the steering is just so off. It's just that was the big thing that stood out for me in this game. Apart from that, it's actually a pretty good game. The graphics are definitely getting there, aren't they? As we're seeing the evolution, the graphics are starting to get there. That is a weird looking Formula 1 car, Raikkonen in P7. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like on it if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around soon. Goodbye.